Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the final term revision year 9. Let's go and starting with the sets, our set notation. We've taken a lot of things in set notation. We've taken that this sign means universal, that means union, that means intersection, that means element of, not element of, a lot of other empty set, a lot of other symbols that we have been taken. But the question here asking us, or given us to be accurate, the universal. The universal here, which is I also asked us to complete the Venn diagram in front of us, given this data here. Okay? And to complete the drawing, which will be drawn for you guys, don't worry about that case. Okay? Alright. So the universal set here, guys, is given us what? Given us these numbers from 1 to 10. And they've been asking us to complete the Venn diagram. So this circle is just for the prime numbers, and this circle is just for the multiples of 3. So let's state and write the prime numbers first. Here. So the prime numbers equals, we're gonna put what? We're gonna put the curly brackets and the prime numbers, which are 2, 3, 5, 7, obviously 8, 9, 10 are not, so until 7. These are the 4 prime numbers we got in our hand, guys. We've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 5, we've got 7. 6 because what is the meaning of a prime number? Prime number is maybe a number divisible by itself and 1 only. Or a number has 2 factors, the number itself or 1. So, and the number itself and 1. So here we're gonna look at these prime numbers. 2 we only have 2 times 1. 3 we only have 3 times 1. 5 we only have 5 times 1. 7 we have 7 times 1. But in this case, which is, by the way, 1 is not a prime number, so it's not counted. 4s we have 2 times 2. 6 we have 3 times 2. 7 we don't. 8 we have 2 times 4. 9 we have 3 times 3. And 10 we have 5 times 2. So they're not prime numbers. These are only the prime numbers in this case. That's why I wrote them there. Basics. And the other circle is giving us the multiples of 3. So the multiples of 3. Okay? Equal. Curly bracket, of course. What are the multiples of 3? Basically the times table of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So these are the only 3 numbers. We have 3, we have 6, and we have 9. These are the multiples of 3. So let's write them down. Before we start writing, what's the common number between here and there? You have 3, so we write 3 in the middle because it's repeated. So 1 3 in the middle. So we cross it off. And then prime number we have 2, 5, and 7 left over, and here we have 6 and 9 left for the multiples of 3, which is as you can see here. It's really important, guys, to understand this. Now the question asked me to find what is the probability of having the probability, which is basically the specific event divided by the total outcomes, or the specific outcome divided by the total outcomes. So basically part over whole, right? So how many numbers in general do I have? Because I didn't even finish the Venn diagram. If you count them, there are 10 numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 numbers. So in the Venn diagram, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 6 numbers. How many do I have left over? We have 4. So I have to write the 4 left over here. 1, I didn't write it. 4, I didn't write 4. Also didn't write 8 and 10. So these are what are left over here. So I'm going to write them. They don't belong to these circles, but I'm going to write them anyways. So how many in total? 10. So my denominator will be 10 because I have 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. Okay? And how many prime numbers do I have? Well, this is a really good question. How many prime numbers you have? It's basically 4 because 1, 2, 3, and here the 4th. So it has to be 4 over 10. So 4 over 10 is my case, which is basically, if you simplify even further, it's going to be 2 over 5 because we're going to divide both sides by 2. When you get to that, you will find out that the answer is actually 2 over 5 as a prime number. The probability of having a prime number is 2/5. What is the probability of having the prime number union multiples of 3? Which is basically all of these together, right? Because union, not intersection. If intersection, we're going to look at the 3. But here it's union, so everything inside here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is going to be 6 over what? Over how many in total do we have? We have 10. Divide both sides by 2 because they're multiples of 2. We have 3 over 5, so 3/5. Okay? So that's it, having a probability of having a prime number and with the union of multiples of 3 together. We added them. Okay?